Good afternoon. Please welcome the class of 2024 of the medical imaging programs. Good afternoon. My name is Michelle Gagnon. I am the chair of the medical imaging program and medical imaging programs and program director of the cardiac sonography program. Today we are going to have the pinning ceremony for the medical imaging class of 2024. I would like to first welcome and say hello to some of our faculty. Associate Provost Alice Murillo, Dean Marianne Atkinson, Assistant Dean Donna Savino, Program Faculty Aaron Peterson, Lynn Palekia, Manal Abdahadi, Naza Sahiri, Joan Casaletto, Sam Baldwin, Samantha Baldwin. Welcome, families, guests, and of course, the medical imaging class of 2024. And before I move on, I would like to welcome and say hello to our president of Bunker Hill Community College, Dr. Pam Edinger, and provost, Dr. Jim Caniff. Joining us this afternoon, thank you. So here we are to celebrate the class of 2024. Congratulations, everybody. I'm going to keep it short and sweet and just say how incredibly proud I am of all of you, and you've made it. I'll have some future remarks in a little bit, but I want to carry on with the rest of the program. I apologize for being incredibly a little bit nervous. This is my first time doing this as the first MC. But I want to move right along with the program and look into some of our student speakers. So the first student speaker we have today is Urka, I'm going to say it, Japot. Did I say it wrong?
Okay. Ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished guests, before I start, I want all of you, if you could please, take a deep breath in, blow it out, take another deep breath in, and hold it until I finish the speech. Okay, let's be serious. Firstly, let me extend a warm welcome and thank you for joining us today to celebrate this important day, the pinning ceremony for the medical imaging graduates. It's an honor to stand here representing my fellow graduates on this special day. To my classmates, we made it. We have officially survived the marathon of late-night study sessions, endless cups of coffee, or maybe something stronger, energy drinks in early morning classes, occasional existential crisis, and more anatomy, diagrams that we care to admit. We're finally here. Reflecting on our journey together, it's been quite an adventure. We have certainly had our share of memorable moments, from learning the difference between a tibia and a fibula, to mastering the art of maneuvering patients into seemingly impossible positioning for X-ray. We've proven ourselves capable of tackling any challenge thrown our way. Let's not forget the nerve-wracking experience during clinical rotations, from trying not to accidentally hit the emergency button during a routine X-ray, or the infamous, is it a fracture or just a shadow? Trying to figure out those pesky oblique projections, the difference between plantar, dorsal, ventral, debates that left us questioning our sanity. It's all part of the learning curve, right? In these 2 years, we've become more than classmates. We're a radiography family. Today, as we receive our pins, let's take a moment to acknowledge our incredible instructors who patiently guided us through the maze of radiographic positioning, medical terminology, radiation physics, and image interpretation. To our professors, Donna, Lynn, Erin, Patty, Andre, thank you for turning what seemed like a blur of bones and shadows into a meaningful, life-changing career. Thank you for believing in us even when we struggle to believe in ourselves. Thank you for your endless patience and support even when our questions made you question your own sanity. And of course, none of us would be here without the unwavering support of our families and friends. From enduring our stress-induced rants to celebrating our victories. You've been our rock throughout this roller coaster ride. Thank you for always having our backs. Thank you for celebrating every small victory along this wild ride. We owe you more than words can express. As we embark on our careers as medical radiographers, let's carry with us the lessons learned not only in anatomy and physics, but also in empathy and compassion and a healthy dose of humor. Our role extends beyond capturing images. It's about making a genuine connection with patients and helping them navigate moments of uncertainty with care and understanding. So, here to new beginnings and the exciting challenges that lie ahead. Let's wear our pins proudly as symbols of our dedication to excellence and our commitment to making a positive impact in healthcare, one perfectly positioned image at a time. Congratulations, Class 2024. May our futures be filled with laughter, learning, and just the right amount of coffee to keep us going. May we always find the perfect angle both in our X-rays and in life. Thank you, everyone, and never give up. We have a little something for our professors, just to say thank you to dealing with us. You guys don't have it, huh?
Next up, please welcome the class representative from the part-time medical radiography program, Kayla Brenwicki.
Good afternoon, classmates, faculty, friends, and family. Thank you all for coming. Guys, we finally made it after almost 3 years in this program. I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels like this has been the longest time period, but also how fast it has went by since we started this journey on September 7th, 2021, when we had our first class through WebEx with Donna for Intro to Medical Radiography because COVID still restricted us from being in person. I laugh at how our journey started. We were just a bunch of strangers on a video call every week just listening to lecture, to then finally coming to in-person classes with people we've seen for months but had barely spoken to. And now here we are, finishing this program as close classmates with lifelong friends. I want to acknowledge us in this part-time program because what we did was not easy. I'm pretty sure most, if not all of us, worked full-time programs up until this past January when we went to full-time clinicals. We endured long days at work to then come to class and clinical rotations 2 to 3 nights a week, as well as homework and studying and still balancing our outside of school lives. But here we are, just a few months out from being radiologic technologists. Soak in this moment in as we have made it through the hard days and long nights. I'd like to also acknowledge others as well. To our families, friends, and support systems, thank you for sticking with us through this time. Without you, this accomplishment would have been harder. To the friends I've made here, thank you for being my rocks in this program and enduring Saturday morning study sessions in the library to help me prep for exams and keeping me sane when I stress myself out. To our clinical instructors, specifically my MGH ones, Caroline, Christina, Riley, and Caitlin, who taught us how to be strong-minded, compassionate, and confident radiologic technologists. And our professors who have gotten us to this very point. Erin, who reminded us that we are more than just button pushers, and that we're technologists and not technicians, and that we should be members of the MSRT. Andre, who just got us through our final class last week and prepped us for the registry, and always told us, people, you like it, you don't like it, you need to know it. Thank you to all of you for helping us become the next generation of technologists. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations on this monumental moment. I wish you all the best in your future careers, wherever that may be. And to remember, to treat each person with kindness and compassion because you never know what they might be going through. And that when you see a student in your job, to give them some grace because we were once them, scared and clueless. Lastly, good luck to everyone on their registry exams coming up. We've been taught well, and we got this. Thank you.
Please welcome Olivia Slayton, class representative for the General Sonography Program.
Good afternoon, everyone. As Michelle said, my name is Olivia, and I am the class representative of the General Sonography Program. I am honored to be up here today on behalf of my class to say a few words. I would like to start by thanking everyone who came out today to support us, not only today, but for the past 2 years. Having a strong support system is how we are all here today, crossing our first of many finish lines. I know I wouldn't be here today without my village, so on behalf of everyone, thank you. This program was challenging, to say the least. It's hard to believe that just 24 months ago we were sitting through orientation, truly unaware of what was to come. We then completely immersed ourselves in a foreign language and learned so much in such a short period of time. I am extremely proud of all of us for this major accomplishment. Some of us have children, some have long commutes, and all of us have our own individual challenges, yet we all managed to get to this end point today. I remember feeling like this point was so far away and unattainable, yet here we are, most of us with plans already lined up following graduation. I know all of us are here to do great things. It sounds cliche, but we chose a path that helps people. We have chosen to dedicate our time to assist those who are at their most vulnerable. When asked about our job, I love expressing how important it is. We are literally the doctor's eyes, and what they see is completely dependent on what we show them. Even with the most heartbreaking cases, we keep our focus and continue to investigate to create a roadmap for the doctors. With that being said, knowing each of my classmates, I know we will continue to put our best foot forward. We are motivated, kind, strong, empathetic individuals. We all have an intellectual curiosity that will allow us to thrive in this field. Finally, I want to thank Manal. As your first graduating class from start to finish, I want to express how grateful we are for your guidance and patience. You took every piece of feedback and implemented better learning styles for all of us. You always put our opinions and feelings first and created an open, safe, and comfortable environment for us. You have been a wonderful leader, and we vow to take all your lessons and advice with us moving forward. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2024.
Please welcome Harim Song, the class representative for cardiac sonography.
I'm not gonna cry. Welcome, family and friends, esteemed professors, honored guests, and fellow classmates. Thank you for gathering here today to celebrate our achievements as we partake in our pinning ceremony. It's been a short but challenging, it's been a short but challenging journey, which at moments we were doubtful of ever making it to the finish line. It took a lot of courage, whether this is our first career or we had left our established careers to spend time in front of a desk for 2 full years. We didn't want to just get by. We strived to do our best in every course, assignment, and project, which at moments made us cry on our drive home, just being overwhelmed by the things we needed to get done that week. Some of us cried. Some of us cried in our showers after getting our first bad grade on a test or quiz. If we collected all the tears shed during our time here and dumped it into the Charles, it would overflow. We cared a lot. All of us made difficult but necessary sacrifices so that we can complete this program successfully. Although it pained us, we had to take time away from being with our families so that we can focus on our education. So thank you, family and friends, for being patient with us and encouraging us as we put school first. And I just want to give a shout out to all our moms that finished their program today. I know how much it broke your hearts to take time away from being with your children so that you can be here today. Children, please give your moms a big hug because they worked really hard, not only to start a new career for themselves, but to build a better future for you. And to all my single ladies, I know we had struggles of our own, dealing with stress in our singleness, loneliness, as we put school first before being in the dating scene. And thank you, Professor Gagnon, for your passion and dedication, for your tough love, and for sacrificing your weeknights, weekends, and holidays so that we can be equipped to reach our full potential. And thank you, fellow classmates, for walking this journey with me, because I know I could not have made it without the encouragement and support we shared with one another throughout the years. As we move forward, may we wear our pins proudly in our hearts and continue to challenge ourselves and one another to grow in our education so that we can provide the best care for our patients. And as we have learned from our professors, preceptors, and others in the profession, growing pains are real. Moments of doubt and despair will come as we try to master a skill that we once never had. But I know we got through this program, so we can get through anything. But more importantly, we have each other. So may we continue to communicate with one another and share our knowledge with one another so that we can become contributing members that improve our healthcare communities. Yes, we have one more semester of clinicals. And yes, we have board exams to worry about. But today, let's celebrate because we made it, class of 24!
Thank you. It's always tough. I always have to follow my student after they say things. It's always tough. But thank you. Nice. She stole a lot of my thunder too, by the way, which is okay. That's okay. Before we move on, I just need to say to medical radiography, Professor Mizrahi can't be here today due to personal reasons, but she wanted me to express some words to all of you. She wanted me to let you know that it was a pleasure to teach and know you all, and that she wishes you the great success. Both day and evening classes were outstanding, and those are her direct quotes to you all. Okay, so she sends her love. All right. So just a few comments, and then we'll move on to what we've been, here to see, the pinning, right? So I want to congratulate you all, medical imaging class of 2024. It's nice to gather here today in person once again to celebrate your achievements. It has been a quick 2 years since you began your program of studies. Your patience and resilience were evident from the beginning. All of you have achieved so much. Just please grant me a few minutes to directly say my comments to these 7 mighty women that you see right here. I knew in September of 2022 when they arrived that they were going to be a special class. They leaned on each other, they learned from one another, and they came together as a team. They were collaborative, cooperative, caring, essentially a professor's dream come true. It's been a great 2 years. They did everything that was asked for them and more with a great attitude and a positive outlook. Harim said it perfectly, they balanced their clinical, their didactic, their work, and their personal lives. Between these 7 women, they have 9 children, 9 young children. They rocked it. And every other young mother in here too as well. I know what a sacrifice it is, but I also want to commend you because the role model you are to your children is unbelievable. Dads too. You have mentored the first years. I have watched them go in the back lab. They have taught, mentored. They could have left the other day to go off and have, was it Korean barbecue you went? Korean barbecue? But I found them in the lab, teaching the first years and scanning each other again. Dedication. I also would like to thank their significant others who came into the lab to lie on the stretcher and be scanned by their classmates. So congratulations. Kudos to you. I thank you for making my job easy. For the rest of you, as you progress in your careers, I have 2 requests. One is that I hope you remember your time at BHCC with fond memories, and someday you choose to give back to a Bunker Hill student. And I think somebody already said this in their thing. It's important to give back. Someday you'll be managers, you'll be lead techs. Take a student and remember where you were, because believe it or not, we will come knocking, right? Right, ladies? We will come knocking. We always do, all right? So with that, congratulations. And I want to the audience out here, and to who's here, if you see any of these faces in this audience right here overlooking your stretcher someday, you are in excellent, excellent hands. Congratulations. And now, before we get to the pinning, one last comment from Erin Peterson, the Acting Program Director for Medical Radiography.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you all for being here today. I do want to give another shout out to our support staff that we have, not even staff, they are administration, that without them we would not be able to continue to deliver the coursework that we give to our students to be successful when they leave here. So again, to our administrative staff over here with Assistant Dean Donna Savino, our Dean Marianne Atkins, our Provost Alice Murillo, our other Provost Dr. Caniff, and our President of BHCC, Dr. Ettinger. So thank you. So again, congratulations to the cardiac and general sonography students. That is great to hear that there's so many things that you guys have been through and came out on top in the end. So congratulations to all of you, and good luck to you in taking your boards, and congratulations to some of you that I know have already taken them. So I do want to just announce to, or speak directly to the student radiographers. I have had the pleasure of teaching in both the part-time and full-time program over the past 2 and 3 years. And so I have developed relationships with all of the students, and I really take those to my heart. It is so important listening to just the students' speeches, because things do really stick, right? When I say things, they really do stick, so it is kind of funny to hear it back. But today is all about celebrating you, all of your hard work, dedication, your tears of frustration, which we've heard numerous times, as well as those tears of joy. Many of you in the audience most likely have witnessed the countless hours these students have put into these programs. Much of their social activities have been put on hold, including, as I've mentioned, motherhood, as well as fatherhood as well. The countless hours you have spent trying to understand radiographic technique using KVP, your mass, your SID, what the 15% rule means, inverse square law, contrast and spatial resolution. Learning all the terms used in film screen, only to be told, nah, never mind, that's not what we use anymore. Now it's dynamic range, spatial frequency, pixels, matrix, and field of view. Don't forget those things. We cannot forget radiation units. The Roentgen, the Rad, Rem, and Curie are also known as Ayer, Kerma, Gray, Sievert, and Becquerel. These students have gained knowledge and experience on and know how to correctly position for a PA chest X-ray or an upright KUB, perform upper GIs and barium enemas. Radiography students provide empathy to their patients to ensure their experience in radiology is a positive one. How to collimate adequately before the exposure is to be made, limiting the amount of radiation a patient may receive, providing radiation protection where the use of lead shield is no longer done. Remember, we are the shield. But their skills do not end there. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care." There's a poster that hangs in our classroom. I usually read it on the very first day of class when students come in. And we really hold up to what we call the gold standard for medical imaging professionals. We know it sits with our students. I recently received an email from a clinical site where our student attends, and I want to share this little blip with you here today. A patient had driven all the way in from Maine to have their exam done, and the student observed that she was upset, crying in the waiting room. The student comforted her and reassured her that everything was going to be okay, and more importantly, was there as a support while she was able to regain her composure so she could go through the exam. In that moment, the student exemplified the core values of our clinical sites: accountability, compassion, professionalism, and respectfulness. The student, with the patient's permission, just gave her a hug, and the patient said that that display of emotional intelligence was exactly what she needed to regain her composure. The patient relayed to the director of radiology that that student's actions meant a great deal to her. So remember, no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. The amount of time you have spent in and out of classrooms and in labs, as well as in your clinical site, learning how to find the best way to position a patient that has just had a total hip replacement, and that you can only move the body in certain ways as to not disturb the implants, but yet get the best quality images. Some of you have participated in extra learning activities, such as the Buzz Bowl during the MSRT conference this year. Although that seems like an end with this pinning ceremony and graduation next week, and within the upcoming weeks, we want to make sure that we are preparing for our national registry. It is just the beginning of your continued learning experience in a new profession. Try new things. Work towards getting additional credentials in CT, MRI, mammography, interventional. Add lectures for CEUs, learn about the advances in the ever-changing digital technology, not just because our credentialing and licensing boards say we have to, but because you want to be a part of the change. I encourage you all to take your active roles in your profession. Here comes my soapbox for the MSRT, as you guys all know. Join the ASRT, the American Society of Radiologic Technologists, as well as the Massachusetts Society of Radiologic Technologists. Your voice matters when it comes to the profession. The ASRT is the third largest professional healthcare society in the country, and many of us will eventually belong to it. There are over 9,000 licensed radiologic technologists in Massachusetts, and soon you will be one as well. So it's up to you to make sure you continue to show your value. We want to not only be seen, but we want to be heard. Let everyone know the importance of having a registered radiologic technologist performing your medical imaging exams. The level of education, clinical skills, and credentials should not be minimized. I encourage you all to take your active role and join in these societies. Again, your voice matters when it comes to the profession. I would like to end with some words. As always, remember that you are not a button pusher and that you are a registered radiologic technologist. Thank you.
I was so nervous I skipped someone, and so sorry. But before we get to Manal, I was just told, I believe that there are some clinical instructors in our audience today. And while I don't know all of your names and by face, but I would like you to stand up and please be recognized if you are a clinical instructor for Bunker Hill Community College. Thank you. We value you way more than you know. So thank you again. And so, please welcome now to the stage Manal Abdahadi, who's the professor and program director for diagnostic medical sonography, the general option.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. It's the shortest speech. Thanks, everyone, for coming. I'm really proud to stand here today. I want to express my gratitude to Michelle for her friendship and leadership over the past year. When she stepped into Donna's role, she kept us moving forward seamlessly. I also extend thanks to Anna and Nazam for their continuous support and tremendous efforts. Excuse me. Which have been instrumental in transforming our students into professional healthcare providers. My appreciation goes to the students of class 2024. Please stand up. 2024, all of you, stand up. Be recognized for what you've done. You're exceptional and you're wonderful. These students have worked diligently balancing their studies with raising families and maintaining jobs. As they grew professionally, I too have grown academically alongside them. I was thrilled when they passed their physics board, an outstanding achievement and the earliest ever in our program history. They are well on their way to success, and as I write their references, I feel like a proud mother. Lastly, my advice to them is to maintain a growth mindset. Learn from mistakes, continue to learn and improve. Always remain patient-centered in your healthcare delivery. Be kind to each other, be kind to your patients, and to yourself. When you have a challenging day, write one positive thing that you're grateful for. I did difficult work today. My patient made my day. Just end your day with a positive thought. Congratulations, 2024.
Before we begin with the pinning, I would like the class of 2024 to stand up again, everybody. And I would like you to turn around and give a big round of applause to your support system. Thank you. Okay, you can turn back around. Sit down. All right, we're going to begin the pinning. Right, we're going to start over here. You're going to hand me your card, and I'll say your name. But before, yes. So, would the cardiac sonography group please line up over there? Thank you. Thank you.
Whenever you're ready. Harim Song, cardiac sonography. Taylor McNamara, cardiac sonography. Gina Rooney, cardiac sonography, honors. Lakana Son, cardiac sonography. Jasmine Caceres, cardiac sonography. Hyanshi Johansson, cardiac sonography. Lauren DeLuca, cardiac sonography.
Yep. You ready, Manal? Kara Kulam, general sonography, honors. Christina Soya, general sonography, honors. Lendy Barrios, general ultrasound with honors. Mutita Kosteman, general sonography, honors. Natasha Tebow, general sonography, honors. Bailey Weber, general sonography, honors. Olivia Slayton, general sonography, with honors. Jessica Chevalati, general sonography, graduating with honors. Kayla Brunowicki, medical radiography, honors. Nevin Hilliard, medical radiography, part-time program, high honors. Ramnaya Lada, medical radiography, part-time, highest honors. Alyssa Zarowski, medical radiography, part-time, highest honors. Erin Kane, medical radiography, part-time, highest honors. Sophie Starios, medical radiography, part-time, high honors. Robin Smith, part-time evening program, medical radiography, honors. Fana Estefanos, medical radiography, part-time, highest honors. Amy Catherine Griffin, medical radiography, part-time, highest honors. Bethany Muchler, medical radiography, part-time program, high honors. Fabrice Gurrier, medical radiography, part-time, high honors. Hazel Joy Dela Cruz, medical radiography, full-time program, high honors. Jennifer Zapata, full-time medical radiography, high honors. Alex Mercurio, full-time medical radiography, highest honors. Kaylin Bass, Tarash, medical radiography, full-time, high honors. Berchem Gulen, full-time medical radiography, high honors. Lucy Bowie, full-time medical radiography, highest honors. Samantha Smith, full-time medical radiography, high honors. Teresa Flaherty, full-time medical radiography, highest honors. Allison Carnavale, full-time, high honors. Medical radiography, sorry. Nina Risi, medical radiography, full-time, highest honors. Daniel MNO, medical radiography, full-time, highest honors. Urka Yarrow Pai, full-time medical radiography, high honors. Manuel Murillo Wong, full-time medical radiography, highest honors. Dave Naga, medical radiography, full-time, high honors. Lauren Rokis, full-time medical radiography, high honors. An Lee, medical radiography, full-time, highest honors. Trin Vo, medical radiography, full-time, highest honors. Samrawit Gurmesa, full-time medical radiography, high honors. Fiona Chan, medical radiography, full-time, highest honors. Rashana Mendaha, medical radiography, full-time, high honors. Chow Min Lee, medical radiography, full-time, high honors. Maeve Hussey, medical radiography, full-time, high honors. Summer Tufts, medical radiography, full-time, highest honors. Hannah Beasley, medical radiography, full-time, highest honors. And Kristen McLaughlin, medical radiography, full-time, highest honors. Please join me in another round of applause for all of our graduates today. And now to close things out, one last order of business. We'll have the Imaging Technologist Pledge, which Erin Peterson is going to read for us.
The Imaging Technology Pledge. Can I have the class of 2024 graduates please stand? I solemnly pledge that I will cheerfully and willingly assist the physician in all diagnostic and therapeutic imaging procedures to the best of my ability. Please respond with yes. Thank you. I will procure the best possible images in all examinations. I will take care to maintain a professional attitude in my relationship with all patients. I will regard as strictly confidential all information regarding each patient coming for examinations or treatment. I will not discuss patients nor their affairs outside of the department. I will not divulge to patient the results of any examination. I will do all in my power to live up to and improve the highest traditions of my profession. So help me God. Congratulations to the class of 2024 medical imaging students. Go forth and do well in your registries and go be the best technologists and sonographers you can be. You are all dismissed.